He is always eating something when he come on
Hey,
and do.
right.
But
Well,
I'm eating healthier than y'all in the morning.
right. Facts. Get your fruits, your solid fruits. Solid fruits.
Get your fruit so when you toot, you don't go ooh.
I know where you're going with that. I know. I'm like, yes, fruits and water. That's all you need in the morning. That's it. That's all. Which I gotta get some fruit. I ate all my fruit, so
These little, I think they were supposed to be fingerlings or something like that, but grapes and bananas. Yesterday morning, I had a cutie or a halo and a banana. Those are busting when you put a piece in your mouth and then bite the banana and chew them. Like, man, good flavor.
good flavor, good goody. All right, guys, what up? It is Jupiter's love. That over there is my handsome king, and this
And that over there is my lovely, beautiful bodacious goddess, queen goddess, my uh, all natural
all
booty.
natural. I am all natural, all the way natural. What up, guys? So today we are talking about why relationships fail. Baby, do you think you know the answer to this? The main reason? I think there's a couple.
They fail because they be tripping.
I mean, there's that. So I'm gonna say communication, lack of understanding, and
High expectations.
exactly. Yes. That was
First
my
of all, let's expectations. Before, my wife had an expectation of what she thought I should be doing as a man compared to having an individual expectation of me. And vice versa, because I thought, she should want to be like a porn star or whatever. And it's like, no, if that's not how she moves in the bedroom, then,
don't
well, I'm just saying that was my high expectations of you.
yeah. I mean I could be a
Oh
porn.
no, no, she definitely a freak, just not. I'm thinking,
Don't be putting my business out there, sir.
I was thinking it should have been like she should be
Doing
uh
acrobats.
what
He
I
wanted me
see
doing,
on.
yeah, he wanted me doing acrobats in the bed. He wanted me to be acrobatic, doing all kinds of crazy splits and this and that and hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing all that.
Sounds and all that stuff. Um,
He had some high expectations, okay?
like instead of us having expectations of who we are individually, we had somebody else's expectations of how we wanted each other to be. And it's kind of funny that I'm saying that because in life, in our culture, we've been trying to live up to somebody else's expectations and not trying to live up to ours.
That is facts.
If you know what I'm talking about, go to a past video. You'll see.
They don't want to listen, baby.
But that's a topic nobody ever really wants to go down.
Mm-mm, not at all.
So, with that, if you have an expectation of a man, how about this? Especially if you a female. If you have expectations of a man or what a man should whatever, how about you go and ask your dad or your granddad or your uncle because they know you and they can kind of guide you or should be able to guide you in expectations of a man based on who you are.
Right.
Don't go to Esquire or magazines or videos. Hell, I would say if you're a woman and you're looking for the expectations of what a man should be, I would recommend don't go to another woman. Go to a man, possibly more likely in your family,
Mm.
because in your family they're not looking at you like that. Because it'll be difficult to kind of go to, well, I got a best friend that he's a guy, I can ask him. Yeah, your best friend might still kind of have some expectations of getting in your drawers, even though he might not say it or whatever. Let you get drunk or let you be of sound mind and you say, hey, I was thinking, why can't we be together? He'll be right over there in two seconds flat. Go to a family member. And vice versa for a guy. If you got expectations for a female, go talk to the women in your family. Don't go to another man. They might send you off on one.
Might. They will. Um. So communication, expectations, and when I say communication, like if you get with someone and y'all ain't having no serious talks right away, you just like, oh, you're nice, like y'all keep it surface level, you and you don't know what each other's wants and needs are. If you don't know y'all love languages, if you don't know y'all sex styles, y'all are doomed because you can't fully, like, I feel like we good because we literally know all of those things about each other.
You're
So
done, baby. Flip over.
I know, right? We literally know sex styles, love languages. We pay attention to each other. So, like, our relationship can't fail if we have all the knowledge of each other. And not even all the knowledge, because you'll never know all, because in relationships or as a human in general, you're constantly evolving, you're constantly changing. And if you tap into your higher self, then you're going to keep changing because you're literally pulling yourself to a different. I ain't even going to go there. Let me shut up. Let me not go that deep. People change all the time. Today I might like pink, tomorrow I might like purple, the next day I might like silver. I don't like pink no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you will never always fully know a person.
And with that communication though, too, like I would expect, like let's say the first date would be somewhat surface level.
Of course.
The next time y'all talk, whether it be date or just on the phone, the conversation should get a little bit deeper as the days and weeks and months go on. Um, like okay, so surface level for the first one is just like how many people in your family, uh, whatever have you, friends. What do you do? Your likes and interests are who you be with, what numbers to dial. You gonna be here
Okay,
for a
okay,
while. I'm
okay.
gonna call back.
Need help.
Yeah, I messed that whole wrap up. I understand that, but then that second one should be like, so tell me, what was your likes and dislikes as growing up in your family? What are moments in time in your family that you can remember growing up as a kid?
Getting to know.
Third time is like future. Well, hell, that could be the first one too.
Hell, it should be. Yeah,
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 2 years?
I'm asking that before we even go on a date, because let's not even waste each other's time. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you have going for yourself now that's going to get you there in 5 years?
I see myself still on top of you, banging, slanging, and ooh, so banging.
Okay. But for real, like, I'm asking that before there's even a date. Like, if you don't even know your goals, if you're like, oh, that's something I gotta think about, we can't wait. You should know that.
In the comment section right now, leave a comment late for the ladies. Ladies, will you still date a man if he tells you on the first date or the first conversation that he hasn't thought ahead to the 5 years of where he wants to be in life? Like, especially, and let's just say, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ask a man that question and he goes, well, I didn't think that far, and then he starts pausing and trying to figure out real quick things to say or whatever, that's kind of a red flag. I'm just saying.
I I'm a comment here and comment in the comments. Yeah, no. If you don't know, that means, and for me, in and I don't I'm gonna let go of the whole age thing, but for me, the age that I'm at now, and I'm dating someone that would be probably equally around my age. If you don't know when you this old, this young, you don't know. 5 years from now, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be in my house. My house gonna be built. We're gonna be living the life. We might probably have expanded onto the house. Some crazy. We're gonna have some whatever going on. We're gonna have whatever on our in our house. We're gonna be traveling. That's it. I'm gonna be traveling. Legit. That's the only thing we're gonna be doing. Business and traveling. I'm by then I probably will have a whole nother passport and we gonna clock out them pages.
Now, here's another question, ladies, and this is all with communication. Well, maybe this is not with communication, but if you meet a man and he don't have a 2, 5, 10 year goal, is that a person that can lead you? Is that a man that you can submit to and be led by? Well, you already see my queen. She's shaking her head, shaking like a red nose.
I know one. I know one. Personally, um, I'm not gonna say no names, no nothing, no qualifiers, but I think that's why his wife treats him the way he does because he has no plan. He ain't got no direction, ain't got nothing figured out in life. Just sees the luxuries of life. Don't know how he getting them.
Don't know how you getting them. Don't know how you gonna maintain them.
None of that. Um, yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, people, I'm not sweating. I put on oil to help my skin out. My forehead look like a singed biscuit. Just,
I don't see that.
but I brush my teeth though.
You know what? We looking real help. Like my skin is
Yeah.
real bright. You looking real good over there. Let me. Okay, look. Let me. Don't get me freaking started. Stay on topic. Relationships fail because people go in with a perceived expectation of what they want. Oh, I see this man with money and a nice car. He finna take care of me. Blah blah blah.
How he gonna take care of you if he want it? He ain't got it. He want it.
No, I'm saying like females that guys have a nice car, but see,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
I I know now. I know now. Okay, and this is why I'm glad that I am the person that I am. A guy can have a nice car, he can have nice clothes, nice shoes, and ain't got nothing to back it up. He working at McDonald's and he got lucky and got the car, whatever. He hit a lick or something and he got this, but ain't got nothing else to back it up. So he out there a whole facade looking like hell. I know someone else. Look, don't get me started. I know someone else always flashy in the clubs, making it rain, getting expensive bottles. Oh, I live in a nice high rise. Ain't got nothing to show for it. Nothing to back it up. Nothing. Right now,
Basically, he only got something to show for when he goes out.
that's it. He looked like money because he had money at one point. Now he's a broke joke and still looking like he got money, still pulling the females. Females is basically taking care of him. Females is taking care of him, continuing his lifestyle that they were attracted to by him. So now they footing the bill for his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Sorry, the other screen. I think the computer's doing something. Um, they footing the bill. So you got with this man thinking he had money, all this, and come to find out, yeah, no, no,
Hell,
honey,
that's what the chick with your baby daddy did.
yeah,
Got with him and thought he had money and
he because he was living off of my dime. She found out he ain't have much. He became the babysitter,
yeah.
and she went out doing her thing. Hell, she's still doing her thing. Apparently, they both
Mm.
do their thing, and whatever. Teach their own. Yeah. So don't get with these men thinking that you finna like and I've never been this person, but I've been around a lot of females that get with these men thinking they got money. They sell them these pipe dreams. You gonna have a farm with horses and all this stuff, and then you find out they can't back it up. They ain't got nothing going for themselves. They chasing their next dollar, trying to figure out where their money coming from, where their next meal coming from. When I say I'm so glad I never was that female, I've been around men that had money just sitting on the table, whatever, and it didn't move me. It wasn't mine, so what the hell I'm gonna get excited for? Now, if I meet a man that's like, look, this is what I want to do. When I met him first, he was into cars and he wanted property.
Have that change, baby.
Baby, you got property,
Oh yeah, I got property.
you got land,
I got a business, and I still want to be landlord. You know,
and
um, hell, alt fleets coming soon. I shouldn't even said that, but
oh,
yeah.
it's fine. People don't. It's fine. They
Yeah.
don't know.
Maybe you could put a bleep.
I gotta check the time. Okay, 20 minutes. I got you.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, like that hasn't changed. Is it a work in progress or process? Yeah, it's a work in progress.
It's coming though, and guess what? He has a woman, a queen, a goddess that has those skills. That's gonna help him bring me a dream and motivation, ambition. Yeah, we can put that to work. You come in with empty hands and an empty dream. Uh well, one, I don't know. I just want to fly on a private jet.
Yeah. So with that being said, though, too, ladies, it's okay to go or try to deal with a dude with potential or that got potential. But keep your eyes open when that potential stops producing motion, so to speak. You know,
I
stuff that I wanted to do. She saw that I've looked into land and buying land, to flip or whatever. She
Mhm.
saw stuff like that I was doing. Um,
And guess what I did when continue talking, baby.
so so I'm not saying that. Oh, excuse me. I was like the dudes. I had goals. I still got goals that I wanted to do. But what we're saying is when you meet a guy and you say you ask them what do you see yourself or where do you see yourself in 5 years and they go yeah, that the red flag is raising. You know, just be careful, cautious that you don't lose time going behind somebody that
Man, I
has all the time in the world to do nothing.
thought about what you said. So, first of all, going back to his what he wanted to do. When you get with two people that have ambition, motivation, drive, goals, and you put the two together, you're never gonna fail. I just seen it. I should have screenshot it. You'll never fail, right? So when he me knowing what he wants, me having the skills that I have, I immediately went to the internet and went to a couple live like little land show, whatever it was. It was land. But literally went and started printing off documents to learn about land, flipping land. We in this together. We know what lands you can buy deeds, tax liens. Like,
Yeah, we did all that research because we seeing a lot of people trying to advertise taking a course or whatever, but the
yes,
same way they did that is the same way we went to go search it out and all that stuff.
it's free information
If
on
you
the internet.
got if you got the time to put in the work, well, hell, if you got the drive and the motivation to
Exactly.
do it, everybody got time. When I'm training people to get their CDLs, they be like, "Well, I got these kids and that kids and stuff like that." Well, you got time when you on that toilet, learn some stuff. It might sound nasty, but you're there, you're sitting, you're not going anywhere for a little bit. Take the time to look up, study, do something productive while you crapping.
Exactly.
And don't think that it was just one way. When I met her, she like back in the day, she was doing SMG. I think it's SMG or SMC,
I
something
see.
like that. You know, So she was in her entrepreneurial bag way back then too, and this was oh oh
5.
eight.
Well, so I say oh 05 because I remember, I will never forget it. I wrote down a list of all the businesses I wanted to do in oh 05. And at some point over the years, I recall that I was like, dang, okay, I'm doing this, and that. I wrote it down, forgot about it. So from oh 05, I always had that drive, the entrepreneurial mindset. So then you get with someone that wants something like that. Now we connect. But your relationship will fail if y'all ain't on the same page and ain't on the same mindset. You don't have to be doing the exact same thing. I don't want to be a landlord. I don't want to deal with that. Let me not say what I just don't want to deal with all that. But that's his thing, and he's okay with that. He's a school bus driver. He deal with annoying little kids.
Yep,
He can
and
deal
they parents.
and the parents. He get a kick out of messing with the parents, but that's a whole nother.
Man, I don't know how many times I've been called an evil human being.
Okay, just follow the rules. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
So we both were on the same mindset, right? But it takes two people willing to work together to make it work. So your relationship is gonna fail if two people ain't equally putting in the work. You don't have to put in the same work. If one person's doing 30%, the other one's doing 70%. If y'all on the same page and look together, we putting in 100%. And
hmm
I'm okay if he don't know how to work a computer and do the computer work. Look, baby, when we get this land, when we buy this other plot, I need you to set up the website. Okay, baby, I got you.
hmm Cause yeah, I might not can work the computer like she can, but I definitely can work this.
We have skills. I don't know. Look, I know where to put the oil at under an engine. I know how to call out some of the engine parts.
hmm
Am I replace? I have replaced stuff. Okay, shut up. But I don't want to. That's a him job. He can do that willingly.
Uh,
I'm not
and,
forcing him.
and a lot of stuff that she know under the hood is because of me.
Exactly. So we do stuff
Oh, excuse me.
together. It's teamwork. Your relationship is gonna fail if y'all ain't on the same page. And you're gonna know if y'all ain't on the same page because if you together and neither one of y'all trying to uplift each other, then you have a problem.
Yeah, you feel like you keep pouring out, and getting filled back up. Yeah, it's lopsided. It's lopsided.
Wait.
You need to check that. I need to be able to pour into her just as much as she pours into me.
And we not pouring in the same stuff. We don't have to have 2 cups of the same tea. His tea may need some different stuff than what mine does. So he can, okay, I got you. You need this. All right, baby. There you go. I'm gonna fill you back up. Jazz calling, baby. Let me mute.
All right. So what's the other one?
What do you mean the other one?
It, communication, whatever.
Understanding, respect.
Understand. You can mute.
Okay.
So, like, understanding. Have you took the time to sit and really understand and kind of put yourself in that person's shoes to understand where they're coming from? Hell, where that understanding too, like when you know where I'm coming from or whatever, is it's actually you kind of go hand in hand with communication. Because if my wife never told me about where she came from and the hardships and the highs and lows of growing up in her family and stuff like that, I wouldn't know I wouldn't know how to understand her. Or there there sorry, it's a squirrel. There will be this disconnect because I'm not understanding her as a person. But the best way to understand somebody as a person is to understand their history. But then you gotta open your mouth to even ask. Um, and yes, I understand that nowadays so many people are so sensitive to, well, what you want to know that for? Because it's a part of you. Like if I don't want to know you, then I wouldn't be here sitting in your face trying to get to know you. And that's really, I really don't understand that. Like I've met some people, well, why you want to know that? Cause I had shared some stuff with me. Why it's only right that, you share some stuff with me. What did I say that right? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't, why don't you understand me? Um, we're gonna mess with my wife. Hee 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 hee. Oh, hee 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 hee. Oh, okay. Um, Another reason why relationships fail. Um, ooh, accountability. I don't know if she said it, but accountability. Accountability will make a relationship go far when you actually acknowledge your part in doing things or the lack thereof or whatever have you. Um, Being accountable for your time, being accountable for your actions, being accountable for your words. Um, what else? What else would make a relationship fit? Ooh, one big thing. Look here. Your man or your woman can have a whole bunch of people that you know or whatever. Don't allow their perception of your man or your woman to dictate who you dealing with right in front of your face. Take their word for it. Don't take nobody else's. Take their word for them. Um, Now I can see if abuse of any kind, verbal or physical, is like a common theme or whatever amongst the people. But when it comes to them per se, take it from them and not your friends. Um, like this show called SWAT or whatever. Y'all probably know, or y'all probably you could binge watch it on what's that, Netflix. It was one scene in there where Han and the girl, and she was like, "Well, I've heard some stories around town about you or whatever. That you're a lady man and this, that, and the other."
Keep on
And it's
marching.
like he said, "Okay, yeah," but the thing was, she she allowed him to show his true colors to her, so she could have her own perception of him. And guess what? They got married and had a baby.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good, little Laffy Taffy.
She called me because she screenshot the message that she was trying to send to me. But you know how you type something and be like, I was gonna say this, and then you take it back and say something else?
Yeah.
She screenshot what she was gonna say
Uh
and
huh.
then sent it. My mom sent her a message like, "Oh, I got you some. I ordered dill pickle chips by accident. Do you want them?" It won by accident. She completely did it on purpose. But Jazz was like, "Did you do it on purpose though?" And she was gonna send that to me and wound up sending it back to my mom.
Wow.
You're like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm sitting there cracking up because I'm like, oh. She responded back, ha ha ha. I said, she not tech savvy. It's fine. You good. She don't even know. You good. I'm like, just go in there and be like, yeah, I sent that because I know you did it on purpose. I was like, just play her game, Jazz. You'll be fine. You're fine.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we'll talk off camera about that. More what I was talking to you about the zinc and the magnesium or manganese, the zinc and the copper. And what one of the diseases or the mental diseases, I think that's what we dealing with. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. But anyways, let's get back to relationships and why they fail. People not being supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Because if you have a dream, and that was one of our both of our mistakes. We wanted to do things and we weren't supporting each other's dreams and visions. We almost, I wouldn't say it was crab bucket mentality. It wasn't that, but it was like he wanted time and I'm putting time somewhere else. So we weren't supporting what we what are you doing?
Dude, mind my business. Keep talking.
Okay, all right. Digging in your nose, that's fine. um we weren't supporting each other's needs and wants. We weren't understanding each other at that time. So while I'm in the office trying to get business rolling, get YouTube going, he wanted my time on a like quality time. And because I wasn't understanding of his love languages, I wasn't giving him that. I didn't
And shout
invest.
out to whoever invented the algorithm to figure that out. Because it's definitely been a lifesaver ever since we did it.
Yeah. Now she texting. So we weren't supportive of each other's needs and visions and goals. So my goal was to be a YouTuber back then and get the money rolling in, and I didn't have that support. One of his needs was quality time and I wasn't giving him that. So he didn't have my support. So we were just messing each other up.
Yeah. Unsupportive couple.
Exactly. So that is one big reason why relationships fail. But you have anything you want to add, baby? We pushing time and you got somewhere to
No,
be.
no, no, I'm good. Y'all just stop rushing into a relationship because you don't want to be alone. And the reason you don't want to be alone is because you don't want to deal with your shit. So you want to add somebody else's shit into yours so you can focus on that and not focus on yours. Stop that. Stop
Exactly.
rushing in, get to know, grow, and let it be natural. Stop trying to force the issue.
Exactly. Exactly. Like people like I want to be married so bad. I want to be married so bad and don't understand.
The
First of all,
work,
the exactly.
the
There's
sacrifice, all that.
all that. Like and for me, I'm glad that we're married, right? Like we remarried.
Mm-hmm.
Second wedding was bomb as hell. It outbeats the first one by a long shot.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it do.
Long shot. I'm so glad we did that. Um, but it's a piece of paper, and people are in a rush for the paper and not understanding the work that goes with it. It's not just. I mean, yes, it's just a piece of paper to say, "Hey, we're married." People get that paper and like, "I'm married. I'm the wife. Look at my ring. Look at my ring.
Got the
And don't.
paper without the commitment. Like
Yeah,
that.
like oh, I'm gonna be taken care of. I'm married. I got this. I got that. life insurance policy.
That's it right there. I'm about to get taken care of, but you don't want to take care of the man.
Exactly. Exactly. So don't rush off and get married until you do the work within yourself. Because you cannot properly love anybody else until you properly love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You want your relationship to work and not fail, start right here.
Work on them triggers. And
Toxic
if you,
trauma.
I guess that could be an analogy. That's more of a man shoot 'em up analogy that I'm thinking in my head. Like work on your triggers so you won't accidentally shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak.
Mm, exactly. Exactly.
Well,
So, with that being said, my king is off to see the wizard.
yeah,
Um,
and yeah, that's it.
yeah. So
That's my lovely queen. Talk
that
about Kina.
is my handsome, handsome king. So handsome. Uh iconic, life of iconic, and
Should I
he
look at you too?
let's let me
The
stop.
hell was you doing? Oh, is that how far your tongue can come out?
I'm not doing that on camera. No. I will show you off camera. Oh, okay, but you gonna do it. All right.
All right, baby. Don't ground your love. Make your love out of this
Out of this
world.
world. We out.
Yes. Peace, love, and air grease.